Hello. Tolai, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. You friendly subathon? I don't know about that. Danyar, hello. Mad Hats, Millie Birdie. Necro SFM, it's Park. Bass Virtuoso. Knate, welcome back for 5 months. Thank you. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
타이어 하트 타이어 하트 타이어 하트 타이어 하트.
Winkey Snakes, welcome back for 2 months. What Army, thank you so much for the 4 months.
하트 타이어 하트.
GG Jakey, welcome back for 3 months.
3 months 올레드 댕.
Are you gonna showcase the Singa V3? I don't have a Singa V3. I don't think I'm receiving one as far as I'm aware. I don't know, is that a thing? Should I hit up Elaine? Have Singa V3s? Is it expected to go live soon? Why? Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Iron Fish, thank you so much for the 2 months. Flood Control, welcome back for 7 months. Volume a bit higher? Like my voice? Or music? Renal Emma, thank you so much for the 4 months. Singularity, welcome back for 2 months.
타이어 하트.
Is the Twitch chat overlay disabled on your end? Oh, what happened to chat? Wait a minute, why is that disabled? Hold on. That shouldn't be disabled. What happened to my chat? It looks more clean. Should I just disable chat from now on? Why is it? I see it on my end. There you go, now it's back. Alright, it's back. What else did I miss? You Gonna Lose, welcome back for 2 months. Alex Radrick, thanks so much for the 1 bit. And Wildcat, welcome back for 3 months. My sub ran out, so I get ads now? Man, should I just run an ad to troll Synod? Fly Bunny, hello. Polyzoo. Although I think I prefer chat, it looks really clean without it. Oh, whoops, it's now doubling.
에라리드 원 기프티드 어티어 일석투 시노이드. 디스 이즈 데어 퍼스트 기프트 서브 인 더 채널.
Ered.
우 프레츠 고해 이번 오슨데이 테이.
Thank you so much for gifting a sub. Now Synoid won't be hit with ads. Tracer Glowtail, welcome back for 6 months. Enjoy your new sub badge. Haven't you cleaned your desk mat since? I don't think this is coming off anymore. This is a stain, that's not coming off. I need a keyboard that fresh. You guys think? If you guys think this looks fresh, I feel like the bottom looks even fresher. Look at the bottom. Yeah, this is my beater desk mat now. Whenever we do mukbangs, this is going to be the mat we eat on. After watching the subathon, I want the key cult you made for Mike. Ooh, that's expensive. Well, Mike got a custom Cerakote on that, so Mike is the only one with that kind of number 1. What cable is that? You can do exclamation cable. This is a Limo connector right here. Oh my gosh, the dog. Alright. Shall we get to today's build? How's the mouse so far? I'm getting used to it. It's not as bad as yesterday. I still wish it was slightly bigger.
Ah, you are fan of GMK Bento?
S Dog. Thank you so much for the 2 months. I'm a fan of GMK Bento. Yes, I think Bento looks nice. I didn't join in though because I couldn't afford it at the time. But I'm personally a fan of Bento's colorways. Oh my gosh, dog, please. Merc Dirk, welcome back for. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Did you gander at the? The connectivity is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. The connectivity is pretty nice. I haven't seen any issues with connectivity. I downloaded the firmware yesterday as well. It's a decent firmware, doesn't look too bad. Pretty easy to navigate as well. Holy crap, dog. Figgy Ziggy Gaming, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. And Tekken, welcome back for 2 months. I wish I could control the brightness of this logo. Can you control the brightness of this logo? I don't think you can control the brightness. You can. Really now? Let me open up G-Hub.
Do you know if there is major differences between vintage ESA as zero pose ESA Hague zero pose?
There's no brightness slider for the mouse. Like I can change the color and the effect, but there is no brightness. I do have, yes, I am looking at the Logitech app. And Polly's, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I know Hasbro. ESA HAGU0. I need to brush up on that. What can you remind me of the HAGU0? Look at this case, guys. So this is the case we're gonna build today. TGR 910 RE. This is probably my biggest regret of 2018, not joining the TGR 910 group buy. At the time, I didn't care for 65%, and also the aesthetic. Like I saw the pictures of the 910 on the group buy page, and I thought it was whatever. But when you see a TGR and the 910 in person, it looks so nice. It looks so nice. Look at this. Damn, imagine sleeping on the 910. I not gonna lie. I mean, I love TGR products, but I slept on this very hard. I thought it looked whatever at first, and then I built someone else's, and then I realized what a huge mistake I had made. Is it lighter? So it is lighter than the polycarb is lighter, yes, but as you can see, there's this giant piece of brass here. So this keyboard I would not call light. This keyboard is definitely heavy. Yeah, I mean, we could weigh this unbuilt. This metal weight here is pretty big. How expensive was the 910 group buy kit? I would probably I don't remember. I don't know. Don't quote me. I would probably guess somewhere high 300s, 400s. So this weighs 3 pounds, almost 4 pounds, unbuilt. 1,782 grams. Can you still buy that 910? Nope. The 910 is no longer manufactured, so you would have to find it on the aftermarket. Oh, yo, actual glacier, hello. Hello. Combo Cardi, welcome back for 2 months. What's the smoothest linear you've ever typed on, sound and feel wise? Probably some dank vintage blacks. It will be perfect on your queue. I really wish I had a 910 RE. Is that coffee on your mouse pad? No, this is a fuzz stain. It's a fuzz stain. Alright, so let us open this board up. I just saw a TGR Jane go for $27.50 within 6 hours. Oh, wait, a TGR Jane V1 or V2? $27.50. That's insane. Oh. Japanese horror writer, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. Wait, are these back screws? Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't noticed, we unlocked a ton of new emote slots after the subathon. So we have more, I have more emotes for you guys. If you guys didn't already notice from yesterday. Did he just break the case? What do you mean? Who does your emotes? Well, the face ones are just kind of community screenshots that people use. I have the first versions of the choppers were done by All's Cats, and then I also commissioned I forget their name, Seiko-kun, decently known on Twitter, and then my latest batch of chopper emotes came from Cecilla? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Mellow Dad, welcome back for 5 months. You haven't seen a 910 in a while? We built a 910 on my subathon last week, or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen a 910 RE on my channel. Look at this case. Looking at the 910 RE gets me excited about the possibility of having a number 2 polycarb. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. It was funny talking to. So I've known about the polycarb 910 for a polycarb number 2 for a while, and Riot said a very funny statement. Like one of the design goals of the number 2 was to hide all the screws, make it a apparently screwless keyboard. And then once you introduce the polycarbonate version, defeats the purpose, because now you see all the screws. So that was kind of funny when I talked with Riot on the Bay when he first mentioned it. I told him it's okay. I think. And our Bigfoot, thank you so much for the 9 months. Like, yeah, the number 2, one of its goals was to hide the screws, but I think there's just something different about polycarb. Like, it's just cool to see the internals, in my opinion. I don't know. That was what I told him. Like you didn't buy the clear Game Boy. Because you thought it looked super elegant. You bought the clear Game Boy because you want to see the internals, and the internals look cool to you. But yeah, I mean that's not the main issue. It might not happen. It's more of a polycarbonate is just hard to work with in general. Polycarbonate cases. Atomic purple Game Boy Alive. I bought a clear calculator when I was in school. Yeah, like, and like people, I've seen like jerry rig everything. Like people willingly replace the back end, the back glass panel of their phones to a clear one, so they can see the internals. Like there's just something about people. Yo, Gandalf, thank you so much for the 11 months. Hope you have a good vacation. Like there's just something that people like about, what the heck? I can't even finish my sentence. What the Flexer Man? Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. But yeah, there's just something about seeing the internals. People like it. People are forgiving about seeing the internals. I mean, this should still be well put, but like, you don't buy a device that shows the internals and then blame it for looking ugly. If I'm making sense at all. Alright, let's look at this. Look at this. So this weight could use a cleaning. It looks pretty nice. Has the TGR logo right there. 910 RE 910. For a second, I thought it was a blank weight. Does this case have gaskets? No, this case does not have gaskets. Alright. We have the plate. We've seen a 910 before. And then polycarbonate case. Oh, this one's actually... Oh, someone already tape modded this. This one doesn't rattle. So someone already tape modded it. Nice. Looks like I won't have to do it. Stuck in there pretty well. Okay. So we need to test the PCB for this. Is it possible making the keyboard using gold? I'm sure if you wanted to, you could probably make a keyboard out of gold, yes. As for if it will sell well, I don't know. It looks like we're using an exempt PCB instead of the normal normal TGR one. Need my cable. Aren't like half of the exempt PCBs out there dead at this point? Don't know. I have yet to build an exempt. That's a very Swiss cheese bottom row. Yeah. And the plate is also pretty Swiss cheese. It's gonna be a fun build. Someone got a private board. I wish it was me, Lightning. I was talking about it earlier on stream. How I think the 910 and GMK Taro are my biggest regrets of 2018. Not joining in. Did the camera height just change? I don't think so. Totally agree about 910. Yeah, because you bought Taro. Did not buy Taro. I may have sourced one though. I think for a... Oh, what the...
Hey Taeha, I'm still holding up and making my first purchase as into scared of ruining my first keyboard and ending up with something mediocre. Any opinions you have on the Polaris?
And Seho, thank you so much for the $5 tip. I think the Polaris as your first purchase is going to be fantastic. No regrets there. I mean, in the very slight rare chance the Polaris somehow ends up being terrible, I'm saying that this is a very hypothetical. I mean, AI does some great work. KBD fans has proven themselves to put out very good quality for the price you pay. Like, at least you also won't be losing out on that much. Yeah, I would say the Polaris is a great first build. Okay, so this is probably FN. Up, down, left. Okay, PCB works. Nice. I need to figure out what layout we are going for this. Split backspace, 7U space, and stepped caps. Nice! We just need to do 1, 2, 3 stabs. We were sent the Zeal stabs for this.
Would you be interested in buying a CNC machined aluminum press in May? USB hub with a remote connector to connect your keyboard if it was available?
Jorts, welcome back for 5 months. Merc Derp, thanks so much for 1,000 bits. A CNC machine aluminum brass inlay USB hub with a LEMO connector to connect your key. I don't quite understand. Why would I want a LEMO connector on a USB hub? How often would I be using the LEMO functionality on a USB, like my USB hub? If you have a USB hub, that's just permanently plugged in, no? Why would you need to ever disconnect your USB hub? Unless I'm interpreting your statement wrong. It seems over-engineered. No, the limo is for going from the hub to the key. Wait, what? So this is my current configuration. So you're saying there's a USB hub in here. Is that what you're saying, Merc Dirk? Like a USB hub that connects these two limo ends? Or a limo or a USB hub here? A limo from the hub to the keyboard. No, limo end going to PC. I think I need to see a picture. I don't understand why would I want, so let's say this is the hub and this is the PC end. Why would I want a limo functionality here? Yeah, Merc Dirk, you're a sub, so you can post links. I feel like a visual would help chat better. B-Do Blue, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Alright, what did Mr. Merc Dirk or Miss Merc Dirk? What? What the fiel is this? This kind of looks like a vape, not gonna lie. It looks like some kind of vape mod. Took your feedback and made a version that's better for your wallet. I still don't understand what the purpose of the limo is. Like that limo serves no purpose other than flex / coolness factor. My eyes, it's so bright. What? Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, like I have never unplugged my USB hub ever since I got it. I have never felt the need to disconnect it. I had the idea to make a hub to connect your keyboard to with the Aviator. It's mostly flex, yes. Yeah, I mean if it's flex, if that is what you're going for, limo is definitely flex. And I mean keyboard community is pretty big into flex. If that's your goal, you've definitely achieved it. I personally wouldn't buy it. Like it looks aesthetic. I mean it looks nice. I'll give it that. It does look nice. Like even just outside of the limo functionality. The USB hub looks pretty nice. But oh, what the fudge? What the heck, Chord? Thank you so much for the 20 gifted subs. What the Chordle, the subathon's over. You need to save up for the next subathon.
Thanks for the answer. Is it possible to somehow shoot you quick messages on Discord or do you not prefer to get any? Are there any full black lettering and white keycaps keysets available? Then how do I check what's on the markup at the moment?
And Taeha, thanks so much for the $5 tip. Yeah, I prefer not to get Discord messages, but I do have a help channel on my server where other people can help you. I am pretty active on my server too, so if I happen to catch it, I'll try to answer. Are there any full black lettering on white keycaps available right now? Not for purchase. You can probably pick up the Kuro Shiro whenever it ships. There's probably going to be extras on KBD fans as well. How do I check what's on the market at the moment? You have to do your due diligence and browse all the forums to see what is live. You can join Discord servers, ask other people. I didn't realize the exempt PCB is compatible with the TGR 9. Is there any reason why the OG PCB isn't used? Yes, because the OG PCB did not work. If you guys remember from my subathon, the right column was not working, so they sent me this extra one. That's why. What USB hub do you use? I just use the one from Anchor. Same, Anchor for the win. Yo, Anchor is the place to go for hubs. If you need charging cables, Anchor makes nice products. I have yet to have an Anchor product fail on me so far. And I've been using their like hubs and bricks, power banks, charging cables for years. And I think I missed Cartoon 91. Thanks so much for 100 bits. Would you recommend I get Zeo PC stabs instead of GMK screw-ins? Is it worth more than money? It is only worth the money if you care about the aesthetics. Functionally, they don't give you any advantage at all. You buy Zeo stabs if you like the aesthetics and if you like the flex.
Hello, have a good day and a good stream.
Like Zeo stabs, if you guys think about it, are a huge flex. A set of Zeo stabs is about half the cost of like, how much does an Am Pro go for? Doesn't the Am Pro, isn't that like 60 bucks? Maybe more? Two sets of Zeo stabs will run you more than a Magic Force 68 keyboard. That's a pretty big flex in my opinion. There are people out there who complain the Magic Force 68 is expensive for what it is, and you're using Zeo stabs? That's what you call flex. I personally don't care for the aesthetics of my stabilizers. Like, I could care less about what my switches and stabilizers look like. I always have keycaps on. I do care about the plate color sometimes, because the plate peeks through. So the plate color I definitely care about. But like when you have keycaps on, you don't know what stabilizers they're using. I mean, you could tell what switches sometimes, but yeah, I personally don't care for the aesthetics. That's why I just go for GMK stabs, because they're cheaper than Zeo stabs. But some people really like having like a theme or scheme to their keyboard builds, just caring about the aesthetics, the small details. If that's you, then go for Zeo stabs. Fake Miro, thank you so much for the 4 months. Jurassic Park, welcome back for 3 months. So crazy to see how far your stream channel has come. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's crazy. US Brit Josh, thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Kaput, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. Cartoon, thank you so much for the 500 bits. But the flex, yeah, if you want to flex, Zeo stabs are definitely a flex in my opinion. I can't sleep at night knowing an Uggo black and stainless stab is under my shift keys. If that's you, then if you can't sleep knowing that you're using GMK stabs, maybe the $30 investment is worth it. Cheaper to buy $30 stabs and then sleeping well versus having to rely on something like melatonin where you'll have to constantly repurchase. You might even build a tolerance to it. Hey, if you can't sleep because of your stab choice, get Zeal stabs. If you plan on playing TFT today, I have a new comp for you to try. Ooh, we'll see, depending on how quickly this build goes. How important do you think it is to break in switches before lubing? I don't think it matters. in the long run. So I'm someone, I recycle my switches, if that makes sense. So like I've sold and bought a lot of switches in my lifetime and keyboards. So generally when I sell a board, I usually keep the switches and then sell just the keyboard as a kit. And after you use a switch for a couple years, it really doesn't make a difference. Like yes, breaking in makes a difference if you want immediate satisfaction, but in the long run, it won't have mattered whether you broke in and then lubed it, or if you just went ahead and lubed it. In 2 or 3 years' time, that initial break-in you did won't affect the smoothness of your switch. But like, let's say you're someone who likes to sell the switches with the keyboards, and then you build your new keyboards with a new batch of switches. Yeah, maybe breaking in is more for you. I do think break-in is definitely a thing. Switches definitely get smoother with break-in initially. But is it worth the effort if you plan on using those switches for years? I would say no, not really. Does multiple desk mats affect sound? Yes, it does. It separates more of the sound that you get that travels through the
Do you
desk.
have any tips on how I could make my humble USB cable shop up in one thanks?
It's your boy Gene Michael. Thanks for the $2 tip. Do you have any tips on how I can make my humble USB cable shop a bit more known? You should post on Mech Market. Abuse the 2-day. I'm not abuse, but yeah, just spam Mech Market. Every 2 days, make a post. Get your name known. Yeah, get on social media. Don't spam social media. There's tons of keyboard people who spam social media. That's not the way to go. Don't spam. You can send your products out to reviewers as well. That could be a double-edged sword. Where can I find vintage blacks for cheap? eBay or Mech Market? Favorite plate? Probably aluminum right now. Yeah, the Taeha guy keeps spamming me in Discord. Best lube for gat yellows. I would say 205 grade 0, personally for me. To be honest, did you get the G Pro because of our build a PC sales? No. Was there a sale? No, I got the G Pro wireless because I was hanging out in Brandon Taylor's stream, and I just asked him, what's a good beginner mouse to get? What's your favorite mouse to get a feel for what a nice mouse is like? And BT recommended the G Pro wireless. So far, I mean, it feels nice. I mean, the mouse is nice, yeah. But I feel like the differences you notice in nice high-end mice are less than like the differences you feel with high-end customs. I don't know if that's true. I also thought about this yesterday after the stream. It's kind of interesting. Mr. Ethan Sargent, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Like, being in the keyboard hobby spoils you. Like the G Pro mice beginner. Yeah, like that's a $150 mouse, right? Like, I purchased that with no hesitation. But that's because of keyboards. Like, when you're purchasing like $400 or $500 keyboards and like $200-300 keycap sets, 150 is, it's like, oh sure. I just won't buy stabilizers or switch. Oh no, my light just died. It's just funny perspective. And then you look at the people actually in the mouse hobby and they're like complaining about $100 price tag or $150 price tag. But like, coming from the keyboard hobby, I'm just like, 150, okay, sure, I'll just pay for it. Just don't buy like switches for a couple months. Just that I had to give up Mr. Gatoron for G Pro wireless. I'll maybe adopt Gatoron next month. Yeah, just interesting. It's kind of made me realize the keyboard hobby spoiled me in that sense. Maybe it's not spoiling, it's like illogically rationalizing myself. Oh, Smoff, hello, how are you doing? Oh, also Smoff, I'm so sorry, I forgot to ship out the keyboard yesterday, but the person who I'm returning it to messaged me. I told him I'll do it Monday and they were okay with it. I'm so sorry, forgot to ship it out yesterday. And I've spent more on straight up plastic before. Yeah. And like, I feel like after you're in the keyboard hobby, you can't bash on other hobbies. Maybe that's true for other hobbies as well. Like, once you go deep into one hobby, you can't really bash other people doing the same for other hobbies. Like we all know deep down we're spending a ridiculous premium to experience very marginal differences, if there even are marginal differences. Maybe the differences we notice are all just a placebo effect, and it's just a ton of buyer's remorse kicking in, and then the keyboard community has kind of brainwashed themselves to think, oh yeah, this feels different, this feels nice, I spent X amount on this, so it must feel nicer. Like, that applies to any hobby once you go deep. Maybe life is a lie. I think almost every hobby is like this. Yeah, I would assume so. Stop, you're applying fallacies to your fan base. You're ruining the illusion. I'm just saying. Like after yesterday's stream, I genuinely reflected on my mouse purchase. I was like, huh. Oh, this is way too much. Do you stream every day? No, I only stream Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays generally. I'm not a full-time streamer, unfortunately. It's all just a side hobby for me. Jeff, please. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Oh no. Crytox doesn't seem too readily over there here, unfortunately. Where is over here? Is that are you in the UK? Yo, Chris! Hello! How have you been, Chris? What is your daytime job? I am currently a software engineer. I think the mice hobby is all about finding the right fit for you personally. That's also the keyboard hobby though. Hey Chris, I have RGB on my mouse now. Does that make you proud? What was your major? I was a computer science and applied math double. Tasha is Epic Gamer now. Yo, I am Epic Gamer. I played with this mouse yesterday. We got first place in TFT, guys. Definitely because of the mouse, and even more so because it has RGB. First time going Blade Master comp, we got first place. Easy clap, guys. RGB and the mouse definitely affects your TFT game performance. Pay to win. Do you play solo ranked? I haven't started ranked yet on TFT. I only started playing TFT 2 weeks ago. Kind of scared to see where I'm gonna place. Do you actually use a 60% board for programming? No, at work? Well, I cycle through all of my boards, but I personally prefer bigger layouts. What's TFT teamfight tactics? Try comparing your... Oh, on an FPS. See, I don't know if my computer can handle CSGO yet still. How do coworkers react to your keyboards? Any interesting reactions? They don't quite understand it, but they also understand it. Like one of my coworkers is really big into cycling, and like custom bike parks definitely aren't cheap. Another one of my coworkers is big into board gaming, and he's told me the price of some like board games, or like board game desks and chairs. It's not cheap. Do you want to use that mouse from now on, or will you switch back to MX Master 2? We'll see. I mean, I just got this yesterday. Well, I started using it yesterday. I'm gonna use it for a couple more weeks. Is the MX Master 2S still worth buying? I think so. I mean, in terms of ergonomics, the MX Master 2S is still better than the G Pro Wireless in my opinion. I do miss not having the thumb button now. Like on the MX Master, like this is a click, there's a button here that you can program. I also miss having the horizontal scroll. This $150 mouse doesn't have those, and I use those quite a bit. Do you have any favorite Korean snacks? Ooh, that's hard. I like 오감자. I like 초코송이. 새우깡, it's okay. The spicy 새우깡 is good. I would rather eat the spicy 새우깡 over the regular 새우깡. 조리퐁 is pretty good. Yo, 조리퐁 with milk, that's the Korean cereal right there. It's pretty good, not gonna lie. I'm gonna guess it goes here. 맛동산 is pretty good too. I actually tried 맛동산 again recently, not too long ago. Polaris Kit thoughts. It's gonna be great. Why won't this clip in? Is this made off spec? Hold on, let me make sure the plate is even in the right place. Oh, the plate is definitely in the right spot. But this hole fits on the other side though.
우리 예쁜 태아군이 잘하고 있징 징징.
Jackstastic. Thank you so much for the 7 months. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's very tight for some reason. 조리퐁 is really good, but sometimes it accidentally goes into your nose and swallows through the neck. Hex Killer, you have some problems. I have never had that happen in my life. If your 조리퐁 somehow goes up your nose, you need to learn how to eat. That should not happen. Have you ever considered other layouts other than QWERTY? Yes, I have typed on Dvorak in my lifetime for a couple months. I got to around typing at 90 words per minute on Dvorak, and then I just decided to switch back because it's annoying not having your shortcuts work anymore and having to remap it all the time. So I just said screw it. but I do think typing on Dvorak is a lot more ergonomic. Like I definitely felt the efficiency of Dvorak, and I do wish it did become the norm, but don't think we'll ever see Dvorak becoming. I don't see QWERTY ever dying out. Like, it's just too widespread. No one wants to change. There's not enough people who want to change. There's no real social reason for people to change. No one's going to get behind a Dvorak 2 cause. It's just never going to happen, in my opinion. Yeah, I did enjoy Dvorak. Functional, hello! That Q is so beautiful. Yeah. Q is nice. Q is nice. I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen you in SF somehow. You probably could have. I live in the Bay Area. I also look like a typical Asian kid. Maybe you might have mistaken some other Asian boy that looks like me. Maybe we might have crossed paths that way. Who knows? Alright, so let's test keycaps. These switches are lubed with Trebosis 3204. Just make sure I've put it on correctly. Nice, correct spot. Dink. Continue with the build. All the stabs are nice. All-time highest CS:GO and LoL rank. All-time highest CS:GO rank was LEM as an op main. All-time highest league rank, I believe, was plat. Support main. This was all like 4 or 5 years ago. Can't find any places that ship lube to CIS. Do you know any replacements that are widespread? You could technically use whatever, as long as it's plastic safe. I would just be worried about the longevity of it. Like, if you really wanted, you could use olive oil to lube your switches. It would just probably dry out in a couple days. Just saying. Like, one of the nice things about these Krytox and other lubes is that they're meant to last a long time. Ever tried bag lubing? Yes, I've tried bag lubing many times. I still do bag lube sometimes. Well, actually, I haven't lubed in a while, but I am at a point where I have enough switches for builds, I think. I just need to make the time to build my personal boards. Campex, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub.
유니도 없이 쓰고 스트림 나우된 유해버제 프로.
Goni, thank you so much for the 7 months. Bought any personal boards? Yes, I purchased the Bauer 2 days ago. I got in on the Bauer. Rip the 72. Yeah, rip the 72. What if you make a keyboard where every key is a different switch? See, there's so many content, but Random Frank P took that. Random Frank P already made that video, so I can't make that video anymore. If I make that video, Random Frank P's viewers are just gonna be like, "Oh, you're a Random Frank P copy. He did it first." Blah blah blah. He could do it again, but better. I could do it on a full size. He only did it on a 60%. Maybe I should do it on a full size. Random Frank wouldn't make a switch vomit number 2 though. Is that a challenge, Pluto? You challenging me to make a switch vomit number 2? And then slap Handerbite on top of that? No, make switch vomit for TGR Jane 2. I don't even have my TGR Jane yet. Did you buy Handerbite? Yes, I did, Functional. Man, Pluto. That's just a slap to the whole keyboard community. Hey, sometimes people need a good slap. Sometimes they need to be given a check, you know, a gentle reminder. Dark Wolf, hello. I'm getting GMK Cafe, cannot wait, need to find a board though. If you have to choose one keyboard and one set of keycaps, what would it be? If I could only have one keyboard for the rest of my life, it would probably be my Real Force 87U.
타미오원 기프티드 어티어 일석투시민인 69.
Tommy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Siminin69. Huh, too much of the top shows. Hold on. Can I move my... Oh no, I can't move my webcam. I gotta fix my webcam. Plastic keyboard wins? Yeah, I mean... Nope, no stab for backspace. We are going split backspace on this keyboard. Should I go or stay with you, chat? Ooh, this chat wants Soran. What's going on right now, Soran? What are you leaving me for? Is Krytox best for stabs? Dielectric grease made my stabs feel mushy. Krytox can also make your stabs feel mushy. Just means you've overdone it. I would say Krytox is slightly easier to work with, but assuming you tune them the same. Is this plate drooping? Getting hot. Ooh, Dixie's in chat too. Good morning, Dixie. Good morning, Dixie. You were up pretty late last night. I just noticed the mice. Are you prepping for Classic WoW? I just kind of bought it for the lols. I wanted to see what all the mouse hype was about recently. All right, it's not morning, it's afternoon now. You are correct. Ooh, Jae-yoon, hello. And the pin got bent for that. Yo, Zombuman.
Are you guys considering MT3 Serico?
I'll come back for 7 months. Am I considering MT3 Circa? Can you tell your friends over at Drop to send me one? $75% better than I thought? Yo, 75% is nice. Have you ever tried tossing O-rings on a top mount board to make it burger mount? Yes, I have. I would say it affects the sound. If it affects the feel, it's very minimal. I didn't really notice a difference in feel per se. I love your bids, but I'm in the UK, so I never get to see your streams. Much love. Thank you for stopping by, Smithy. I thought small keys were horrible. Were going to be horrible, but it changed my life. I think small keeps are fine for a lot of people. They just don't realize they don't need it until you actually take it away from them. Like, you should build a Pain 27. Don't know about that. I don't think I would ever use one. I guess maybe. It would be unique and different from what's on my channel. Zombumon, where have you been? You've been so quiet lately. And MIA. He'll probably jump off soon, but he's such an attention whore. Are you calling me an attention whore? Chortle, my Squirtle. I'm gonna build my first keyboard next month. So excited. Thanks to you. Pleasantly mad. Oof. What's your first build going to be? My dog, Taeha, not you. Oh, I see. Are you sure it's your dog? Are you sure it's your dog you're talking about, Chortle? Just a tofu acrylic with Helios. Hey, that's pretty good. I actually really like the acrylic tofu. Very nice board. Thoughts on the Equals full PC board? It looks okay. That's all I have to say about it. Equals does they do interesting stuff. Like they definitely do things that other people aren't doing. I mean, I saw it. I didn't really think much about it. But they also have a TKL too, right? No, their PC is the TKL one. That's the latest one that came out. What the heck? So it's thick. I wish the PCB was QMK. If it was, I would consider it. Yeah, I don't know. Like not making your PCB. Oh, okay, it's not the switch. It's this plate cutout. Holy. Got inks or Helios V2s. We're going to step the caps lock. Personally, I might say Gat inks, just because they're cheaper. Best linear. I have a command. If you type in exclamation best linear. All right. We are finished. Make sure all the zeal stabs are in place. Let us start soldering. Okay. Time for chat's favorite time of the stream. Sponsor time. We have a couple sponsors that make streams like this possible. First one is Dixie Mac. I was in chat earlier. Maybe still is in chat. But you can currently purchase and join GMK 8008. A fantastic looking set. I do have an affiliate link with Dixie Mac. Teamings, thanks so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. DixieMac.com/types. Please consider using that if you want to help support the channel. Maybe one day you guys will see me for full time. But yeah, Dixie Mac also sells Pelican cases, Taeha type stickers, and nice desk mats. Next up we have KBD fans. Go-to place for getting some budget-friendly keyboard kits and parts. Head on over to kbdfans.com. You can get switches, keycaps, keyboard kits, cases, PCBs, plates, almost everything you need off KBD Fans. Next we have keycult.io. It makes some very nice fancy high-end keyboards. Consider joining their newsletter. They're going to be releasing a new keyboard every month for the rest of the year, I believe. You guys don't want to miss out on that. Next we have kono.store. You guys should check out the Keystone Kickstarter for Kono. I still haven't received word on whether I can receive a proto for it or not, which is a bummer. Digital nothing, thank you so much for the 4 months. Keystone already finished? Really? What? I thought the Kickstarter was going on for a bit longer. Oh, it finished. Oh, shoot. What? Alexo Capo? Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. We have we have the legend Mr. Peepo himself. I guess I should show off the board, huh? This is the keyboard we're building today.
베이스 버추오소 이즈 어 레전드.
It's an acrylic, not acrylic, it's a polycarbonate case. So we are just starting to solder it. And once we finish, it's gonna look very nice. DFNKT, thank you so much for the $2 tip. We are even now? Dang, are we starting a sub-war Alexo Capo? If you guys don't know who Alexo Capo is, it hurts me to say this, but he killed Faker once. And I say that as a Korean myself. Faker is my god, and Alexo Capo killed Faker. Where was I? KBD fans. Alright, next up we have novelkeys.xyz. I have a discount code with novel keys. If you use promo code NK_types, gets you 5% off any in-stock items on novel keys. You can currently join GMK Violet on Cream, support Mr. Heine Bush. Taeha type stickers are also being restocked on novel keys. You can get desk mats like the one I am currently using right now. You can get keyboard merch. And I may be receiving a NK65 soon. That should be interesting to see. Definitely be an interesting stream. Stain included. Yeah. Next up we have switchmod.net/Taeha types. That's where I get all of my lubes from. Krytox 205 grade 0. That's what I use for my stabilizers and switches. Doesn't mean you have to, but it's my preference. If you're looking for something thinner, I would recommend Tribosys 3204 or 3203. And using my affiliate link on SwitchMod gets you 4% off, guys. Last but not least, we have zopc.net/Taeha types. ZOPC is where you can purchase these nice pretty silver and gold styles we're using today on stream. But Zio also carries some nice fancy switches. So head on over to zopc.net/Taeha types if you want to help support the channel. Alright. What was the promo code for novel keys? NK_types. Yes, get yourself some Zelios and Telios. Y'all, Zelios are so good. What's everyone's plans today? What are your Saturday plans? Opinion on Rama boards? They are very nice. Very nice, very high quality. I am a fan of Rama products. Taeha and chill. Working a 12-hour night shift all weekend. Damn, that does not sound fun. But best of luck. I was thinking Instant 60, but that's hot swap. You can get a DZ60. There is a non-hot swap version. Pretty affordable too. And supports QMK. What lube do you use for stabs? You can use dielectric or Crytox 205 grade 0 from switchmod.net/Keycaps. What was the specs of your 87U? 55 gram dome swapped. I forgot what I lubed it with. It might be the EK, the mech lube, whatever Elite keyboards used to sell a couple years ago. You probably need to retune it. It's been a couple years. I currently have it in the Norba Force housing, just using the stock Real Force keycaps. How much would a TGR Jane V2 cost? If you purchase it on, well, you can only purchase it in the aftermarket. Supposedly, one got sold not too long ago for $2,750. So I suppose that is market price for you. Never mind, my eyes are getting up. Soren, have a good night. Wait, is it nighttime? Over at EU? I thought this was an EU-friendly stream. Is this not an EU-friendly stream? It's 9:30 p.m. Soran is going to sleep. 9:30 p.m. Soran sleeps early. Okay. Usually you start at 12:30. Yeah, I usually start at 3:30 p.m. He's probably been up for the whole week already. That's true. Soran does not sleep. Soran needs to fix his sleep cycle. That guy is legit awake for at least 20 hours every day, I swear. Soran does a lot of work with Taeha types, guys. Be sure to don't give him too hard a time. How do you do that? He's the third best after Lark and Saw. Yo, I thought Saw was back. That man's gone again. I should just... Who is Saw? It's been so long. Oh my god, these Switch layouts are terrible. They're all so close to the diodes. I hope this doesn't short. Oh no. Half your viewers probably never seen Saw. I would say more than half. Like, Saul was active early on. I'm pretty sure he hasn't been active this whole year. Solve is 2018 Taeha types. Don't know if he's done mod duties in 2019. I remember Solve. If you remember Solve, you've been here early on. Is there a particular order you solder switches? I generally solder the outsides first, and then like every 4 columns, and then I just go row by row afterwards. Solve still loves me. He texted me that. Ooh. Solve doesn't even text me. Are there any pre-made keyboards that you know of that come with cream switches? Nope. No pre-made keyboard comes with cream switches. No pre-made keyboard comes with any of the enthusiast switches you hear about. If it's pre-made, it only comes with Cherry, Gateron, or Kale switches, most likely. You won't find any pre-built keyboard with Zeal switches, creams, or Frankenstein switches. You could have purchased MK65, that's true. Well, I don't know if I would call MK65 a pre-built. I'm going to assume pre-built is probably synonymous with like mainstream. I could, never mind. What am I saying? First time viewer here. Hello, Urs. I'm gonna butcher your name, so I'm just not gonna see it. I'm almost done soldering. And then we're gonna have to test the mods for straightness. I have a WASD V2 with mod amps. WASD keyboards come with mod switches? Dang. I remember when people cared about modems. No one uses modems anymore. How sad. Holy, who designed this PCB? Who was Quad Cube? This is so bad. Would you consider the drop keyboards to be pre-built? I would say yes. Well, that actually comes with your switches like installed, right? I don't know if the NK65 is going to come with the switches actually installed. Unless I'm wrong. But I can't imagine Mike installing switches for everyone who purchased the MK65 with creams. That would be a logistical nightmare. Also kind of a stupid business decision to offer such a service. Unless it's like automated out of the factory, but if you order a key from Taeha and it comes to you ready to use, is it a pre-built? Ooh. Dang, is this another philosophical question for the keyboard community? There's still no set definition on what makes a keyboard or switch mechanical. What makes a keyboard? When is a keyboard considered pre-built? What should be the definition of a pre-built keyboard? Or can we ever truly answer these two questions? Factory built. Kairos has a great explanation. Oh yeah, that video is a great watch. If you guys are serious into mechanical keyboards, it's a video I would highly recommend you guys watch. But even then, I don't think Kairos came up with an answer in the end. Like he had a very encompassing definition, but I don't think it still included everything, right? What video? Go to KairosRan22's channel on YouTube. He has a fantastic voice. Does mainly vintage stuff, but he also does review modern keyboard parts from time to time. He has a great video on what makes a switch mechanical or not. It's not as simple as it sounds. Beware, Kairos loves to swear. Oh yes, if you guys are young, maybe don't watch Kairos in front of your parents. He does swear a lot. He's a great guy. Do you know where you can get Think 6.5? That group buy has ended, so you would have to wait for people to receive their kits and then find one on the aftermarket. Is it still possible to get the Taeha version TX bag? There will be extras. The pre-order happened about a month ago. There will be extras if you missed out on it. So you can look forward to that.
Thank you for introducing me into the very addictive and expensive world of custom keyboard P.
Element on stream, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you for introducing me into the very addictive and expensive world of custom keyboards. Yeah. Don't know if you should be thanking me for that. Don't blame me if you resent me. It's only downhill now. So you check stepped backspace or stepped tabs or stepped caps lock. I can't speak. Also left shift. Bottom row. Will they be on my keyboard? No, my keyboard won't have extras. All the extras were shipped to the US. The EU sales weren't as many as I thought it'd be. I have a decent amount of EU viewers, but not a lot purchased. Big Bucknut, thank you so much for the tier 1 stuff. I already blamed Reddit for dragging me into this. Alright, where's my short shift? Short shift. Fake EU fans. Down. Don't like this song. I also don't like this song.
Hi.
X Kibu, welcome back for 5 minutes. I'm watching from Germany. No, I mean no one's required to purchase my products. What? Am I missing the up arrow? That's fine. Don't need no up. Ah, I found it. Watching from the Netherlands. Yeah, I mean EU is hard for keyboard parts because keyboard parts are already expensive as they are. And then you gotta pay for VAT and custom fees, shipping costs. And keyboard parts are becoming expensive if you live in the EU. Alright. Caps lock looks pretty straight. Left shift also looks pretty straight. Left control could be straightened a little bit. Where can I buy the PPS keycaps? I believe that is Korea only. So you would have to find a Korean proxy or buy it off someone in your respective country. Or is it on KP Republic now? I thought it was listed somewhere. I forgot. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not. All right. How is the split back space not straight? The 0 is not straight. Okay, now that's straight. Slightly. Oh, too much. Oh, the enter is not straight at all. Where did you get your desk mat? Check out all of these sponsors. I've linked on my sponsor panel. This enter. Why is this enter so crooked? Enter is very crooked. What the? When did you make a keyboard for Moon? I have not yet. It is in the works. That should be exciting. slightly better. Okay. Does that look straight now? I might have straightened this too aggressively. Okay. I think keyboard is straight now. Let us test. How well we soldered. FN? Yes, this is FN key. Alright. Looks like the keyboard works. Wait, hold on. What is the layout for this again? This is backspace. Okay, that works. Alright. Do you guys have an idea yet for what keycaps to put on this? So we can now finally assemble keyboard. Why does caps lock not show? It is not programmed into this PCB. Yuxi, aka the designer behind TGR, does not use caps lock. So by default, oh wait, no, who made this PCB? This is not Yuxi's PCB. Well, whoever designed this did not include caps lock by default. But GMK Taro? I don't have Taro. Yeah, caps lock is a bit weird. Yeah, I also never use caps lock. The only time I ever use caps lock is if there are indicator lights and I want that light on for pictures. That's about it. When Keyless did the exempt PCB. Oh, okay. Who is Quad Cube then? Ooh, is this Quad H's original name? And then did he switch to Quad? Was Quad H Mr. Hing Hing Hong Hing Quad Cube first? And then did he decide to rebrand under a different pseudonym? Pre-NZ, hello, welcome. You are coming at the right time if you are new. We are about to assemble this beautiful keyboard back up, and we get to see it in all its glory. How do you like the wireless G Pro so far? It's okay, not bad. I still haven't made a decision if I like it more than my MX Master 2. Well, not exactly vintage blacks. These are NOS vintage blacks, so they aren't the smoothest. Have you tried Gatoron inks? Yes, we actually did a Gatoron build yesterday. I've done quite a couple Gatoron ink builds on stream now. Have you listened to Keyboard Talk podcasts? I have. I should get more into podcasts. Both listening and maybe doing. What are some good apps? Are there good free apps for podcast listening? I currently use Spotify. And what are some good podcast recommendations? Well, this is the completed, almost. I love Pocket Cast, but I believe it's not free. I see. Yeah, I don't know about keyboard podcasts. Like, I feel like for keyboards, you need visuals. Like, you can't really describe a GMK set or a keyboard with into just words. Like, you need to see it. So if anything, it would be fun to do a weekly video cast too. Alright, not this. So we can. Here are the options. Should we just do minimal? We should show off minimal. Let's just do minimal. I'm gonna make executive decision. We're going to show off GMK minimal. Pure white. Should we put the Mr. Sleeves accent kit on this? Just keep it completely minimal. This is not a good tray. Something is bugged. Oh, I see a lot of yeses for the accent kit. Yes to Mr. Sleeves? Oh, I can't do the F row. Feels bad. I could do the enter and spaces. This is not ISO. No F rows. Ooh. Let's say supposedly there's a Mr. Sleeves round 2. So you know how there's accent F row. Should we have accent num row keys? Because like when you use 65, 60%, you lose the accent F row. Is that the new meta, having accent num row for an accent, for a smaller, as accent keys for smaller form factors? I don't know. Am I onto something, or is that a smooth brain move? Like, I would like to use my Mr. Sleeves colors here, but I can't because they're F row keys. That's extremely wrinkly brain move. Ooh. Brand new GMK set keycaps. It's got a texture to it I like. Definitely feels different from a shined GMK set. Now that I think about it, smooth brain. Where do you get the colored key, spacebar, and enter? So these are actually keycap sets that I made. So it ran last year. If you Google Mr. Sleeves GMK add-on kit, it should pop up. It's a GMK accent kit that I designed. That was just kind of, it's not a full kit, but as you can see, they're just accent colors. But they were meant to be used with pretty basic looking sets like this to give it a pop. Is this a personal build? Nope, I wish it was a personal build. This is a client build. Didn't do too well though. I don't know how I feel about running an accent kit. Accent kits are pricey for what you get. Like if you're just strictly considering dollar cost per keycap you receive, accent kits are not very good in that metric. I don't know, I might have to come up. I want to rerun muted, but I can't. So I have to come up, maybe I should come up with a base colors, like a base kit. I don't know what base kit I want to make it. Why? Well, okay, well, I mean, technically I could run muted, but that's disrespectful to the original runner of muted. Not sure if I want to burn bridges yet. Has anyone asked J-Chan? Yes, a lot of people have asked J-Chan. Just change the grays a little bit. Guess I could. What to put here? Ooh, do we use small backspace here? What is chat? Should we make this small backspace instead of pipe? I think we should. Because this is a small backspace. And then let's do, ooh, we could do insert. No, that's the wrong profile, GG. What goes here? Is that also the wrong profile? Oh, whoops. Alright, do we go full white or do we go sleeves? What does chat say? Oh, I see a lot for sleeves. Sleeves all day. Alright, if we go sleeves, what color sleeves? Blue, red? And then do we go color spacebar? No colored spacebar. Like this? Ooh, I'm kind of liking that actually. Not red, sorry, pink. It's early in the morning. I meant pink. I like the pink escape and blue enter. Pink enter, blue escape. So that's all blue. We can do blue escape, pink enter. Is this the only build you're doing today? Yes, this is the only build I'm doing today. Pink escape, blue enter. Other way? Like this? I think I like this better too, actually. Ooh. Okay, I need to. It's too bright for my camera now. Ooh la la. This right here. Oh yeah, I'm wearing Dixie. I'm wearing your shirt today too. We're going full Dixie mech today, baby. Roll Tide. Actually, no. Dixie's voice drops when he goes, Roll Tide. Oh no, why is this like this? My relationship with GMK trays, it's a big love-hate. Okay. When it works well. When it doesn't work, it's a pain. Like when your tabs start like getting bent the other way and it no longer goes into the hole properly, it's pretty annoying. Alright, so let's clean up a bit. How are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty good. What would be the next step up from a ducky? To go custom. Build your own custom keyboard. KBD fans is a good place to start. I would recommend you check out all of my sponsors. They all carry really nice products that I would recommend. Alright, we're ready. This is the side view. Ooh! Alright, let's see how much this weighs fully built. Will that stain ever come out? Nope. This stain will be a reminder of my 1 year anniversary subathon. So completely built, this keyboard weighs 2,079 grams. Or well, you can't see because of chat. Or 4 pounds and 9.4 ounces. So pretty heavy despite the case being polycarbonate. The majority of this weight comes from this massive brass weight down here. I would say if you took off the brass weight, it would probably cut the weight in like half maybe. Alright, this is the completed build of today. TGR 910RE. Look at this. It's probably, I would say this is currently the best looking polycarbonate case on the market, regardless of form factor. Polycarbonate TGR 910. Whew. Look at this. So nice. I prefer metal, but that looks nice. Wait, just wait for the PC Volcano. I didn't really care too much for the aesthetic of the Volcano or the Think 6.5 or the E6.5. I could be wrong though. It might be that Volcano is the sleeper OP regret of 2019. Who knows? I didn't join in on any of them, but I could be wrong. When I build one for someone, maybe I might realize how much of a mistake I made. Oh, what is up with this lighting? Oh, look at that. So the weight is blocking the light up top. Or are there no RGBs up here? No, yeah, I think it's because of the weight. The weight is blocking it. Looks pretty sexy, not gonna lie. Alright, shall we do the typing test for this? Mods, can we get the 10 fast fingers bot started? Turn the light off? I don't know how to turn the light off for this. FNQ? Yeah, I don't know what the light control is. Alright, place your guesses, everyone. So this is built with NOS Vintage Blacks, lubed with Trebosis 3204, spring swapped to 67 gram springs, and also switch foamed. This is on a brass plate, and it is currently using the GMK minimal keycap set along with my very own Mr. Sleeves add-on kit. shoot. For the YouTubes. Say hello, chat. 1, 2, 3. Screenshot. Alright. You ready to see what this sounds like? Alright. It's early in the morning. Haven't eaten yet. Let's see how this sounds. 3, 2. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, I still broke 130. Oh shoot, we got a couple. Alright, let's see what the mods sound like. Enter and space sound really good on this. Personally, don't like the brass plate. I think the brass is contributing to the sound. I feel like aluminum plate would have made this sound a bit better. But this is still a really dank board. Alright, can I break 140? That was warm up. That was a warm up test. 140? And these are also NOS vintage black, so that's why they don't. You might hear like the scratchiness. They're not going to be that smooth in terms of sound. What do we do? I'm not used to the backspace. Oh my gosh. No. Can't break the 140 still. One more, last one. Last one. Last one. Really last one. Oh, that was the worst. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm too tired. Cannot do this. Yo, South Korean Frodo. Hello, are you just tuning in? Let me show you this keyboard. Let me turn on the music. Here's the keyboard we built today. This case is made out of polycarbonate. It's got a giant brass weight on the bottom. Pixel Hero, welcome back for 5 months. Feels bad, man. When the 910 corner catches the light. Oh, like that. Ooh, yeah. Which switch profile do you prefer? Switch profile? I just prefer standard 4mm travel switches. You love the sound? Dang, should I do another typing test for South Korean Frodo? Spacebar and enter came out really nicely. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do another one. I gotta break 140. I'm gonna break 140. Okay, 140. Can I break 140? Oh crap. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? South Korean Frodo, is he my lucky charm? My fellow Nathan gives me the energy. Ooh, 144, okay. I can now end stream. Alright, let's go through the mods again. Ooh, that enter. all-time high is 156. I've only hit the 150s twice in my life. I've done 156 off stream once. I've done 151 on stream. That's 151 is my highest stream PR. Off stream it's 156. Yes, off stream. All right. I am content with today's stream. 144, pretty good. Pretty good. Still not great, but I'm happy with 140. Turtles FN, yes, if you do exclamation cable. Which board did you hit 151 with? I think it was a Holy Pandas board. I don't remember which one though, Polyzoo. Jesus man, I'm at 120 and you're not happy with 144. No, I'm happy with 144, but I would eventually like to hit 160s. What's your favorite plate material? Probably aluminum right now. Wasn't it Whoops's KBD19X? It might have been Whoops's KBD19X. Yeah, probably. All right. Any final questions, comments, concerns? Dang, it's already 127. So I will be streaming tomorrow as well, 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, normal Sunday stream time. Video comes out. No, that's tomorrow stuff. Yeah. Would you switch film Telios and inks? Not really. I don't think you really need to switch film Gateron switches. Thoughts on tactiles with poly plate, half plate? I like them. Have I ever tried? I have never tried Superlube, but I know Superlube is pretty popular. So you're probably safe using it. Did I get it on GMK 8008? I did. What keyboard are you building with the RGB hold tights? I forgot actually. I actually forgot. Alright. What do you think of the Unicomp keyboard? They're decent. They're decent if you are looking for a buckling spring replica. They're not that bad. Okay. Who are we raiding? Who should we raid? Who's live? Ooh, Albie's live. Ooh, Beast Troll's also live. We haven't raided Ed in a while. Should we go raid Ed? We haven't seen Ed in a while. Ed or Albie? Wait, who else is? Chris? Oh, let's go raid Sarah. Sarah's live. Sarah's live. We've never raided Sarah. Avocado peeled. Sarah's live though. She's ending stream soon? Well, we can make her continue streaming. Should we make her continue streaming? Let's make her continue streaming. If you guys don't know, she is one half of Sunday Moon, one half of Sunday Moon. Yeah, she's a singer who I really like. Very good singer. I like her music a lot. You guys should listen to her. It's our first time there. We should say, show us your keyboard. You guys know the drill. Show us your keyboard. Crap. Alright. Be nice to her. This is not a streamer, you troll. Don't be Papega in her chat. Very wholesome singer. She's also a chill streamer if you guys like chill streams. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have fun in Sarah's stream. I might stream later today. We'll see. There might be a surprise stream later. Who knows? But yeah, have fun at Sarah's stream. Okay. Thank you guys for today's second stream. Alright. See you, nerds.